What's up everyone, Ryan here, and I'm back with another PGA 2K23 Challenge Series video, and today I'm returning to the Impossible Challenge Series. And in this series, I take on some of the hardest golf courses in the game on extreme course conditions and try to get to a score of even or better on Master TGC Tour's difficulty settings. So today, I'm continuing my journey at the truly impossible golf course Central Park AG, designed by the legend Alan Greenspan. Today will make my 42nd attempt at this challenge. Yes, we have been here for 42 weeks, but these past 10 weeks, we've been playing some really great golf. But like I say, great golf does not beat this challenge. From me, I'm going to need perfect golf. So today needs to be the day where we play perfect. So attempt number 42 at Central Park. It's time, everybody. Today is going to be the day. If you all get some enjoyment, drop a like, leave a comment down below. It always helps. And subscribe for plenty more gaming content here on the Gamerability YouTube channel. And here we go. You all already know the course. Central Park AG by Alan Greenspan. The settings are the same. Back tees, pin location number 4, very high winds blowing in the north direction, very firm fairways, very firm greens, and very fast green speeds with default time of day and weather. Friday, March 8th, 2024. Will it be a day we will all forever remember? Let's see. It is time. I got a fresh cup of espresso here. Get your coffee, whatever you're drinking.
Hello
Cheers.
there, and welcome to PGA Tour 2K23. My name is John, and I'm that guy that will come out for a round with you whenever, wherever you may be. And it's right in front of us. We have a par 4 first hole. Let's get into this.
You hear John? He says he's that guy. John is that guy. John's like, hey, I've been here 42 weeks at Central Park AG. I keep coming back, is what John says. We keep fighting. Attempt 42. Let's get the nervous jitters out. I'm not saying anything about the range session. Whenever I talk about how good or bad I did in the range, you just never know what's going to happen. I'm not going to say a thing. I hit the range. That's all I'm going to say. Come on, that's not the swing we need. Okay, Ryan, wake up. Wake up. Okay, we may need to practice swing quite a bit today. Yeah, we may be pulling out the practice swings a little bit more than usual today. Swing, I'm not going to even talk about the swing this week. You all have watched my other videos. I don't really need to. Whenever I say something,
second shot here,
things happen. First. So we don't talk about the career mode video yesterday. We don't talk about course showcases. I think this one we just got to send it in our normal spot. Can't hit a driver off the deck. We're too far back.
Ooh, this one's not looking too great.
That's fine. I thought the wind was going to grab that a little bit more. Oh, that bunker's... Yeah, we've actually hit some great shots from this sand. We've only been here a few times. But it's a great place to play from, believe it or not. You don't have the tree in your way. We're far back in this bunker. We have an 84 to 96% lie. We're going to be able to spin it good from this lie. The problem is, which is always the problem in this hole, the way the wind is, it's a side wind, but it's a little bit in the face, and you just never know how it's going to play. That's the main difficulty in this golf hole. You just don't know. You could say that about every hole on this course, though, but here we go. Good day for the beach, though. That's beautiful. That is perfection, and that is why I like to play from that sand. You generate good spin. It's a very high percentage shot, at least for me anyways. We've only been there like 3 times.
This putt is
but still,
measuring in at 11 feet.
I think we've hit a great shot from there every time. 11-footer, steady right to left. What a look for birdie we have here. Dangerous putt.
Oh,
One
it's getting
time,
there.
get in there.
And the putt
What a
drops. There's your par.
start. A par on the first hole is like an eagle. What a start. Get your coffee, whatever you're drinking today. Cheers, everybody. Let's go.
And you're at even par currently. We got a nice tailwind on this hole. See what you can do with that.
We need to play consistent the entire time, and we know that this challenge rewards consistency and perfection, right? To a practice swing. Practice swing was great. The second swing was fine. The problem with this, we're going to be left with a punch shot. You want to hit that send there, that's what I was trying to do, but I pushed
about
it.
175 yards to
And
go here.
wow. Okay. Okay. You can't punch this underneath the trees. It's really, you don't have much of a shot here. The only shot you have is to hit it through the gap in the trees there. You got to hit it up and then heavy draw it, which is impossible without hitting the trees. I mean, it is called the Impossible Challenge, so I guess that's fitting. I mean, there's no really layup spot, because with the way this fairway funnels down, it's almost impossible to land that fairway. I don't know. A punch shot's not going to be the one, because you have to hit it so low, it's going to fly. I don't think it's going to be possible, because it would have to be a punch, 3 hybrid, full backspin, and quite a bit of D-loft. And it may get there, but then where is it going to go after? And I still think that this probably flies too low. These are shots that you never take, right? And you have to make a decision. Do I punch this, or do I heavy draw? I think heavy draw is the way. Y'all remember, we hit an incredible hole out on this golf hole. One of my best shots of all time in this challenge series. And it was with a heavy draw. So the good thing, we have the side hill lie. So that's going to help us on this draw as well. I do like the 6-iron here. It's so unpredictable, because you have the lie angle. You have the wind blowing to the right slightly. And you got to get around that right tree and around the left tree. Here goes something.
Going through some branches here.
That looked like it was going to be perfect. It didn't even look like it hit a tree. Did you all see that?
Well, that's too bad. This one's your third.
In my vision, it looked like that should have missed the tree branches. I mean, that's tough, but it's kind of just like laying up there. That was so close to being perfect, though. I still don't agree with that hitbox of that tree there. It not only hit it, it grabbed it. 51 yards, uphill 3 feet, 69 and 81%. Well, this 67, that's a big difference in carry, right? An 80% carry versus a 69. Come on. Let's hope for the 80. That's perfect. Get up. Go in. Go in. Yes! Get in there, baby. Do you want to win or do you want to lose? Come on. Yes. Okay, let's settle down.
Okay,
act like you've been there before, right? What just happened?
On this hole.
Yes. All right. Okay. Yes. Oh my, what a golf shot, YouTube. Are you kidding me? That was electric right there. That was absolutely insane. Get your coffee, whatever you're drinking. Cheers. One of the best shots I've hit. So remember when I talked about perfect golf and lucky golf? That was a perfect swing, a perfect setup. You know how lucky we got with that lie percentage and how that ball went? Because if we don't hit it there, you know that ball is gone. You saw the speed that ball had, and That hit the pin, rode back, and rode back in. Perfect round and luck. 1 under through 3. Let's focus up. Play the game the way it's meant to be played, Ryan. All birdies. This is one of those birdie rounds I keep hearing about. Let's get the nervous shitters out. I need everybody to one-time this. I need everybody out there on YouTube. Drop a one-time. Say it out loud. Come on.
Nice, pure swing.
It's a
great
great
stuff.
swing. That's a great swing. Go in. If that goes in, I might retire. In all seriousness,
Okay, no worries.
if
We'll be on the green
that goes
soon enough.
in, I probably
And here's
retire
your
from this
second
video
shot
game.
on the third.
And I just move on, and in my mind, challenge complete, right? What a shot. It bounced really firm, though, down that slope, but that's okay. We can chip this in. It's coming off to the right. We're hitting into kind of a downhill there, which is fine. It's what we want. Go in the hole, ball. Somebody told me, Ryan, please practice swing on the first chip shot. Some of you have been so frustrated with my chipping in the impossible challenge that you're like, Ryan, just fast it a mile and practice swing it. Here we go. So, hey, if that was you out there, you know who you are, who's been telling me, Ryan, just practice swing.
Shot.
There you have it.
The par.
Because the slows have killed me on chip shots. What a dream start.
All right, solid putt.
Let's lock it in.
All right, you're gonna stick right there at 1 under after that one. Got a par 5 ahead of us here.
Lock it in. This is when the nerves start to hit. It's all right. This is just another day at the office, right?
There we go.
That's beautiful.
Good.
That is absolutely gorgeous. We need a great bounce, though. We need a great bounce. And we got it. That's a dream shot right there. Because we can go for the bunker.
Here's your second shot on the 4th.
Ah, never mind. So I thought we were a little bit further than that. That bunker doesn't... It only helps us if we don't hit it in that front lip, right? You all remember that shot we had to hit from here? It was nuts. I don't think... If I... 82 to 84% lie. So that time we could have went for this, our ball was a little bit further. And we can't really go... Going for this sand is only good if it hits in like this area, right? Because with the way this lip is, it's almost an impossible shot, and the angle you have on the green is nuts. Honestly, I don't know what to do here. I don't think 3-wood is the play. If we are a little bit further down, I do think it is. But at this point, I do think we have to go this route. A route that we have not done good on recently, though. We have to admit, this route has killed us recently. I don't know. I really don't. I've been thinking about this shot all week, and this is not the play. That bunker's nuts. And if you miss it to the right, goodbye golf ball. Right? It's just not worth it. If we could get a little bit further, the driver off the deck, it's too dangerous. It's not even too dangerous. It's going to be the same spot as that 3-wood. So if only this fairway is a little bit slope different, we could try to go for that spot. But now we've got to hit a shot and get a little bit lucky, honestly. That's perfect. That is a dream shot. We pulled it and slowed it. Went to the perfect spot. So we're going to be left with a pretty flat shot here.
And this is your 3rd shot.
This is where you want to be. We have a pitching wedge in hand. A little bit of cross tailwind. We know not the gap wedge. I'm not making that mistake again from this position. It's pitching wedge all day. Backspin, a little bit of loft, and attack it. You got to attack the par 5s here. When I say attack, it's going to come off to the right. Why would we attack this? put it on the green, make the putt for birdie, right? That's what I'm saying. Right? That's a great swing. We have a birdie chance, and this is a very makeable putt.
On the green with that one. Well done. Let's see what happens here. 32 feet away.
One of the most makeable putts you're going to have for birdie on this golf hole. 32 feet. The dangerous part about this putt is that what many people may not know if you're new to this challenge is it is fast as can be. And if you hit it too hard, it's rolling off the green. And into out of bounds. Got to keep the focus today. That's the key. I can't lose focus.
Right by
That's really good speed. Wow, that was so close. You could probably, if everybody was in the same arena watching this Impossible Challenge this week, I bet you could hear a pin drop in that arena. I bet everybody was just completely silent there. We actually parred that golf hole.
Okay, moving on.
Almost birdie.
Okay, 1 under par.
Please conquer 5 and 6 today. Please, luck. We need luck on our side today. Come on.
The wind is picked up. We got a tailwind to deal with.
Come on. Come on. Come on, Ryan. That's fine. Slow. Without the slow, we might have been perfect, though. But this is, hey, this is probably where we're going to be on that second shot anyways. We've had this chip 1,000 times.
Today. That's all right.
Now, the problem with where we are now is usually this chip shot we have is a little bit more to the left. And there's more room there. So now, this is a lot tougher because we're actually sending this up a much steeper upslope, which is going to affect the distance more. This does make the shot a lot tougher. And we have a 93 to 97% lie. We can't land this short. We can't. We just can't do it. I've never been more nervous for a shot there. How does that stop?
With this putt, you could save par. Good luck.
How many times have we played this golf course? I put quite a bit of backspin there. Usually that chip rolls back. What happened on that one? Now we're left with... You talk about an impossible putt. If we miss this, it's gone. It's all the way back down. I can't believe that stopped. And I can tell you one thing. This putt's going to be tough to stop. We need to get lucky here one time.
Oh.
Just barely missed it. It's gone. Are you kidding me? That was so close. That was a good read, right? We gave it a run. I barely tapped that ball. I mean, what are you supposed to do there, right? Okay.
Ooh, let's skip
You're
back
telling
onto the
me
green.
that chip shot stops on that same slope, but that putt barely tapped just goes. Welcome to Central Park AG. This golf hole makes no sense. Okay, let's make this. We know we can get 6 birdies on the back 9. We need to make this to get back to even. I'm going to do a little bit different here. I'm going to do a de-lofted route, lend it short, roll it up. That's not going to roll back because I put front spin on it. What do I... Okay. Okay, Central Park. All right. Okay.
I'm liking that one. Nice
No.
chip. 3 feet to go.
You know, if you all don't believe me that this course is alive, those of you that have watched this challenge series and have seen that chip shot 1,000 times, that would... Welcome to Central Park AG, everybody. It's what a shot, but that is so frustrating.
Okay, time to head
That's
over
the
to
course
next
being like,
hole.
hey, Ryan, sorry I
And
did
just
that.
one
Have this
stroke
one.
over par at the moment.
It's still a great start. We're in this challenge. I'm locked
And
in.
the headwind
I'm a little
is
mad right now,
definitely a
but
thing on this hole.
I couldn't have done anything different. I hit the shot like I wanted to. I hit the shot, put a little bit of backspin to hopefully catch it and spin it back, and it didn't. So maybe missed the swing by 1 or 2 percentages too much. And, well, on that uphill slope, you just don't know how it's going to respond. Hindsight's 20/20. So we played that well, though. What a response, though, to still bounce back for a double. We are 1 off the shot.
Have that.
And then we
Okay.
have this hole, though.
Second shot on the 6th.
This is the one we have to capitalize on. Somebody told me in a comment, I don't know if it's last week or the week before, they said, Ryan, please practice swing on hole 6. No. Because you all seem to think I'm getting a little bit too confident on this golf hole. You're getting a little bit worried with how I'm just kind of getting up there and hitting it. So, this one's for you. To be fair, you should always be nervous when you see me on this golf hole.
Where's this one going?
That's perfect, though. What a shot. Practice
Okay,
swing
this is
worked.
about
Here we
105
go.
yards-ish to the pin.
Okay. Somebody told me to triple check my calculations here. So we're going to triple check this. And if I'm wrong, well, at least I'm wrong 3 times in a row. So, hey, I read your all's comments. You know, those positive comments out there, I read them. Like, you all are into this. I'm into this. You all have some great advice. So, and you all see things that I don't necessarily see. So I appreciate that. 106, uphill 10 feet. Okay. Triple check my math. Alright, I triple checked it. No, that's 1 check. 2 check. 3 check. Okay, we're good. We finally did it. We actually did it. We can par this.
Safe approach. Nice.
I fasted it. That was a perfect distance.
Okay,
Triple
this is bogey
checking
par.
worked. I need everybody to one time this one. 17 feet, uphill 3 inches, steady left to right. Come on. Come on, Ryan.
Ah, man. And this will be a bogey on the scorecard.
How does that not drop? That thing clipped the edge going pretty slow. I thought that would have hit and dropped in. It was so close. It burned the edge. Great read, though. That's not an easy putt. We made it look pretty easy, but making it easy would have been a make. That's all right. Hey, we're in striking distance. We got through 5 and 6. We survived the first 6 gauntlet holes
And
at
2 strokes
2
above
over.
par currently.
what very well could have been 1 under if that chip shot rose back on hole 5.
See what we can do. Long par 5.
Very well,
ahead
it
of
would have
us
been
here.
even. Who would have thought we would have doubled 5? Well, a lot of people would think that, actually. One of the toughest greens on this course. Come on. Just got to stay focused. I'm feeling dialed in today. I'm feeling good here. Baseball season is here in spring training. It's almost Cincinnati Reds season. Their time to make a statement, so I'm a little bit fired up
Second shot
for
here
the
on
Reds
7th.
season. Your future 2024 World Series champions. Here we go. Reason I bring up the Reds is because in a couple course showcases, whenever I talked about the Reds, I started dominating out there in the golf course. It's been a while. So
That was good.
when you mention the Reds,
Setting
good
up
things
here now
happen.
for our 3rd shot.
I wish you could say the same about the Reds usually in real life, that when you talk about the Reds, they're going to have a dominating season, but yeah. Now, 3 hybrid into this wind is going to be too short. Even with an overswing, we're left with that very difficult partial 3-wood action. And a partial 3-wood, although we've hit some really good shots in this golf hole, it is dangerous because there is out of bounds on this golf hole, as you can see with that graphic right there. But you can't win this challenge afraid. You sure can lose it afraid. One time. Act like you've been there before.
Well, unfortunately, we missed the green here. And from the green side rough.
You say unfortunately, John? That was one of the best shots we've ever hit on this golf hole. 9 yards, uphill 1 foot. You gotta somehow get this ball to stop. That's the tricky part here. But you know what I want to do? Why not just make it? We're gonna use practice swings today. That's a great shot. Good touch. It's gonna stop, and that's why if I don't push that, it's perfect actually. But that's still a really good shot. Ryan's shaking his head. Why are you shaking your head, Ryan? Ryan, that ball stopped. You should be thinking it. Oh, Ryan must be exhausted from his week in the world of WWE, in the new WWE 2K24 series. Doesn't know where he's at right now, and it seems to be helping him. This is such a difficult putt. These putts, so tough. One time.
This one's tracking. Ouch,
Look at the
right
swing
by the
plane.
hole.
It was, hey, we had the
Just a little
read.
tap here needed.
Ah, that's unfortunate. It's all right.
Now
Hey,
let's
I was
shake out
focused, ready for the
cobwebs.
shot,
That's your
took my
second
time
bogey
on
in a
it,
row, but
and
perk up maybe on the next hole.
I'm gonna miss swing plane
Maybe
quite a bit.
3
I do
over
it a lot.
on your
That's an
round.
unfortunate time to miss it, but we're still in this.
Left to right cross breeze on this hole.
Come on. Come on. We are right there. So close. We had the read too.
Nice swing.
That was not the time for swing plane to be wrong. Now, it's honestly, swing plane has not been great all day, but look how good it was on that shot. That's a beautiful drive.
And this one's around 205 yards away.
That's one of the best drives we've had here. Hey, we've had 6 birdies on the back before. Like, we're in striking distance. 206. We need a birdie here, though. I really thought we were going to have that par in the last hole. I'm trying to control my nerves, though. And, you know, once you're here for 42 times, you start to get a lot of nerves. And I really feel like I'm controlling them well this week. That's good. Come on. Put this close, Ryan. Felt good.
This one's looking good.
That's beautiful. Gonna be left with one of our best looks at birdie on this golf hole. We have been, haven't we been right next to the hole on this one? We got a lucky bounce off the rough. And it just kind of scooted onto the green. Or maybe that was a flop shot that we had to hit. We made it. So this is the birdie look we've had a lot. And this is not as bad as you think.
We're on the green. Hopefully you get the right pace on this one. It is extremely long.
I'm not afraid, John. $32 feet, uphill 1 foot. Gotta make this, Ryan. Come on. You know how to do it. One time.
Oh,
Where was that swing plane on the last putt? That's a great putt, though, but it's not in there. And we needed it to be in. That was such a good putt, though. Where was that swing plane on the last one?
Over par.
Hey, that's one of the, like, most best starts we've had.
And here we go.
And we didn't throw it away yet. We have to conquer 9, though. Usually we have that one hole on the front that kills us. We haven't had that. We've only had a couple mistakes. This is incredible. Six. Let's get 6 birdies on the back today again. Why not? That's picture perfect. You know how long it's been since we've hit this fairways? Feels like 30 attempts. Yes.
We are about 140 yards out.
Okay. These are the moments you live for, right? 8 iron into this diagonal win is perfection. This is the one of the few greens that you can actually spin it back when it makes no sense. One time. We should be 1 over right now if it wasn't for that chip shot. We should be 1 over. So unlucky.
All right, kick left.
Row down. Don't you stop, ball. If it stops here, it's a nightmare of a putt.
Yeah, that'll work. Nice approach. This putt to take you down to 2 over par.
There's just no way to get this putt to stop. Well, unfortunate that we needed to carry that ball a bit further. We knew that this green doesn't keep rolling down until you're on it or chipping. That approach shot, you can stop it up that big slope, which I know it doesn't make sense, but it's just the way this golf hole is. I don't know how AG created this one, but I mean, do you all remember the old movie Alley Cat Strike? This is an old Disney movie, the bowling movie, when they had that one where they just spun the ball and then they just kind of barely pushed it and let it go to get that 7-10 split. We need a very similar shot to that. I mean, we got to basically tap the ball. One of the hardest putts we'll ever hit is if we miss, it's out of bounds. Well, who goes nothing? My controller is vibrating before my putter even moves. My controller is vibrating before my putter even moves.
All right, for the par.
We've had that same putt a million times. It's never stopped on the screen before. That's so frustrating. You have to be kidding me. How does that stop? I even hit it over the percentage that it said. That's 12%. You're telling me 12% on 186 green speeds on this golf course doesn't roll down that hill? We got to make this. That's beyond frustrating. I don't even know what to do now. I mean, it's got to be a very similar shot, but I guess we need to hit it a bit firmer. Look at that ball. So we just need to hit that at 14%. There is a fine line on this golf hole between that 12%. What we hit there, if I hit 1 or 2% further, that ball's gone off out of bounds. And if you haven't seen this course, go back and watch a few other attempts. And I still feel like that putt should have rolled a little bit more, the one before that. And 1% more or 2% more, it probably did. That first slope, it was a green slope onto a yellow. And I thought it would be a little bit quicker off the putter, but it was not. But escaping with the bogey here is still fine. We got plenty of birdie opportunities left. We also have hole number 12.
4 over for you.
We are so close on this challenge, though.
Okay, the wind's blowing on this one, right to left.
Never felt more confident than the way we've been playing lately. There's a time where I thought there's no shot we complete this, but I really think that we can complete this challenge. That bunker's fine, to be honest. If it's in the rough, it's not, though. Which one is it?
Let's see what you have on the second shot here.
And we have a beautiful lie. What a gift. This is even better than the fairway because the trees aren't in the way. The only thing that worries me about this golf shot is it going to hit that lip? I don't think it will. But how lucky can we get? The course is trying. We birdied this hole multiple times. We've eagled this hole before. Come on. No way it hits the lip. There's no lip there. We're on the lip.
Yep, this might be in the rough. Oh, man.
Lie angle.
Setting up here for your fourth.
So that was one of those cases where the lie angle is very confusing because with the way the feet were setting there, 1 foot was in more of a lie angle. That thing shot off to the left. Swing plane was not terrible. And I aimed well to the right to play for the wind. Something was weird there about that lie in that bunker. It was, I guess, an unpredictable lie. That was bizarre. Wow, I've had cases like that with the retaining wall. I've never had a case like that in the sand. That was interesting. I'll have to go and watch that back. That was definitely the lie angle that messed that up. What? You can't get flustered, though. We know we birdied 6 on the back before. We can't get flustered. You know, it's so interesting. We've been having great starts lately and not great ends of the front and starts of the back. And we've been getting it together towards the stretch, but it's got to take that perfect round for me. As somebody at my skill level, I'm not a top player in the world. Not even close. So for my skill level, I need a perfect round with a lot of luck. And I've had some luck today. We've also had some tough luck. We've got to hit this close, though. We've got to hit this really close. Gonna come off to the right. The wind's gonna blow it back. One time. Come on. That lie angle didn't even affect it whatsoever. And that wind just took that ball. It was a side wind. There was a little bit of tailwind component.
We missed the green, but that's all right.
The wind might have shifted.
Okay, here's your fifth.
The wind must have shifted a little bit there to more of a tailwind because that ball went a mile. Got to flop this full loft and backspin. We've got to put it up and over that red slope. I don't think there's a way to stop this ball, though. Unless we make it. Yep. Wow, this course shows its teeth sometimes. It shows its teeth. Wow, it does. That was a weird bunker shot we had on a missed tee shot. It was a missed swing. So now can I talk about how my swing was at the range? It was awful. My swing at the range. Did you all watch the career mode episode this week? Did you all watch the PGA 2K23 career mode episode that dropped yesterday? Those of you that watched that video were very worried about the impossible run. That was one of the worst rounds of golf I played in a long time. And I went to the range, my swing felt the same. The swing is not there right now. Let's make this. Can you all believe that bunker shot we had, though? I still can't believe that shot. Come on. We need some birdies. We need a lot of birdies.
This putt's about 5 feet. Looking good.
Crushed it, and that's what I was trying to do.
That'll do.
I want to be done with this challenge so bad. I never want to see this course again.
And you're currently 6 over par. All right, let's see what happens on hole number 11.
Come on. Got to get a birdie here. We have to. We know the club. We've kind of not mastered. We haven't mastered anything on this golf course, but we have learned this club after so many mistakes on it. Did you just say master? You mastered it, Ryan? Huh. The wind took it a little bit more. If that's to the right, it's a perfect club. Now, the good news is we're chipping this up the hill, which is what you want.
Second shot on the 11th.
But wow, that was so close to being perfect. Swing is just not there right now. Gotta chip this up to the kind of this yellow slope right there and roll it up. Gonna be an unpredictable lie, though. That's perfect. Hit it almost exactly where I wanted it. It bounced to the left.
And wouldn't it be nice?
Interesting enough.
This one.
7 feet, uphill 1 inch.
Looking good.
You know, it's interesting.
Okay.
This is one of those runs where I've not played good golf as far as the swing on really most of it. I've hit some good shots like that bunker hole out in the first few holes, but the swing playing and tempo has not been great today. But we're still 6 over, and it just shows that we're making good decisions. When we're missing in opposite directions, right? So like, you can miss, you can fast it and push it, and they cancel each other out. You can slow it and pull it. So like, it also just shows how far we've come on this golf course. I mean, we're so close. Can we somehow have an electric comeback? If we birdie this one, it would shift the momentum. We just don't have the momentum right now.
I'll take those all day. We're setting up quite a bit above this green. We might need a little.
We conquered 6. We conquered 6 with a bogey. Like, that's huge. I am going 3 wood. Might as well go to make this.
Ooh, can we get a kick to the left?
That's perfect. That is gorgeous. We know where it's rolling. Let's just go ahead and fast forward it. We know where it's going.
That should do nicely.
Actually, this is new.
24-footer.
This is new. I don't know if we've had this putt before. Not the time I wanted a new putt. About the only time I would tell this course to keep the ball rolling. This putt's a lot tougher than the one we would have had. One time. It's okay. So that one comes back. Welcome to hole number 12, everybody. Central Park AG. That ball looked like it had stopped. And then it just rose back. We had the line. Oh my, hole number 12. You're something else. Like, oh, you're something else. One time.
Looking really good. I went right by.
Looking really good. It really was. That was so close. Are you kidding me? See, this is the hole that is gonna make or break
All right, for the
this
bogey.
challenge. Like, in all seriousness, whenever we've been close, this hole is either made our round or broke our round. And this one, you have to somehow get lucky. It's a little bit different each time. This read is almost impossible. Very fitting for the name of the challenge, but like, you gotta have some luck here, and we did not have it there.
Oh, it could be. Oh my.
Hold it. Hold it. I think that was a good line, honestly. But honestly, this hole doesn't even phase you. After you've played this hole 42 times, like at the beginning, it definitely caused me to be a little bit upset. But like at this point in time, this golf hole, I go into it knowing you better make it or it's going to keep rolling back. And if you set yourself up for that, it's not going to frustrate you because you know exactly what's going to happen. You either make it or it's rolling back. I mean, no need to get frustrated about it. You already know what's coming, right?
Get there.
I added a lot of distance to that, and I don't feel like I underswung that. What in the world happened on that one?
What will happen here?
Look, John doesn't even know. John's like, what will happen? John's just going to be quiet. He may be quiet for the rest of the round after this one. And now we have a weird putt that it's mostly left to right instead of the double breaker action. I've seen it all and still feel like I've seen none of this course.
Oh man.
The thing about this, like, this course is tough on these settings for even the top players in the world. Like, I'm talking about the top players in the world, the undisputed top. Like, those players even in the top 20s play this course and hole number 12, and it is tough, right?
Ooh, tough hole.
And
tough hole. This one.
They can conquer it, right?
Off.
Because they have the perfect swing and they can conquer, you know, these holes and they don't miss, right? But me, on the other hand, not at that skill level. Have to play perfect, and it just hasn't happened yet.
Looking super.
Okay, game. All right. Go in. Okay, game. I see how it is. We needed this course to humble us.
Rough hole had by all. It was rough to watch as well. So try to get this one in.
Thanks, John.
Move on to the next.
Thanks, John. You really know how to make me feel good. I mean, hole number 12, everybody.
Looking really good. Yes, it drops. Fantastic putt.
Isn't that this golf course? Are you kidding me? It goes to basically a straight-in putt for the final putt.
Here we go now on the 13th.
Oh, we've had a shot like that to where it lipped over the hole at the same speed. This golf course, you know, it is called the Impossible Challenge for me for a reason. Because, wow, this course for me to beat is going to take that perfect round and luck. Like, we know that. Good golf doesn't cut it. We played a lot of good golf lately. I thought today was going to be the day. This is an unfortunate round after a dream start. But you know what's interesting? Many of you all probably thought I was in trouble. Because every single time I hit one of the best shots in this series, it's one of my worst rounds. Right? You all have seen it over and over and over again. So when you all saw that hole out, some of you probably got worried if you watched this challenge since the beginning. Because some of you are like, oh no. There's something about it. My best shots come in the worst rounds. I don't know why. I wish that wasn't the case, but who knows? Maybe we'll have an albatross. Yeah.
All right, here's
albatross don't exist on this. Okay, hey, you're learning each run. You're trying your best, right? You can't do more than your best, and try my best each week. We fight, and I realize how tough this challenge is for me. I realize that the swing has to be perfect, and when it's not there, you just got to keep fighting, right? I have until the next game comes out. That'll probably be about 50 attempts total. Hopefully we do it in 43, but we got to find our swing. This challenge is reliant on the most perfect swing you will ever have. That's the most unlucky bounce you're going to have.
Third shot's looking like.
So I'm going to putt this. A chip's not going to stop. And we had a situation last week on hole 5. Any of you all let me know, Ryan, you should have putted that. And I think you are right watching that back. And this will be a similar shot to that. A little bit different. Hole number 5 usually doesn't stop either way. But I think it was worth visiting that. Let's try it. Because you all made a good point. The chip shot is not going to generate any spin there with full loft and backspin. Okay, okay. All right. Well, thank you all for that. Hey, that's a putt right there. That's why you keep fighting, right? Because you may just hit shots like that. And we just learned something. Hey, we learned something today. Let's ace this. Come on. Ryan, the Punisher, has been dominating in the world of WWE this week. We need to punish this golf course with an ace. This golf course has made me mad today. It's made me mad a few times, but today, I don't want to come back. I have to. But.
Nice swing onto that one.
Too far? That's the perfect line, though. Where did that 102 come from? I was trying to do a slight partial. Swing's just not there. It's unfortunate.
Number 2 on hole number 14.
Swing was good earlier this week, honestly. Lost my swing on Wednesday. What a shot.
And a 4-foot putt. This putt's tracking.
Hey, we'll take it.
Oh,
Par's good, but look at 5 through 12. Hey, if you don't have 5 through 12, we win this challenge this week.
And
really, Ryan? I never would have guessed that.
And teeing up now on the 15th hole.
I'm going to relax with a lot of Final Fantasy VII Rebirth after this. Been having a blast with that video game. It is incredible. Finished Final Fantasy VII Remake right before it, and then started Rebirth. And it is a phenomenal video game, and that's the game I need after these rounds. This challenge series, you all probably know how stressed, like you could imagine how stressful it is to play this challenge. And I'm so persistent that I will not quit. So like, I gave myself to the end to when the next game came out to try to beat this. Now on the Impossible Challenge in the future, for the new game, there will be a limit. And that limit is likely going to be 10 or 15 per course. Because I'm trying to... My goal with the Impossible Challenge is not to play 15 attempts. Now, I completed Predator AG Challenge Run, a harder course than this, in my opinion. I beat that one on the 11th attempt with the most perfect round I've ever played and the luckiest round I've ever played. So I think we have to do more than 10. I think 15 is the number. Because we know we can beat it at 11. We did Predator AG. So 15 rounds to master it and have that perfect... we may not complete any of them, right? That's the point of the challenge for me, right? Everybody's impossible course is going to be different. You know, for the top players in the world, there's probably not many impossible courses for them. They're just on another level. Like Cockster, I mean, if y'all didn't see it, Cockster completed this challenge. And Cockster is the #1 player in the world in this game. And he doesn't miss. He is an absolute legend. A great guy as well. Like, he's just a great guy, and he's just dominates. He does not miss his shots. So he's going to have to play, like, I don't know, what would be the impossible course? Somebody would probably have to create one. Like, just an impossible fantasy course for Cockster for a new impossible challenge. Because it would have to be, like, the small, like, you have to hit this little valley. If you don't, the ball rolls out of bounds. That's how good he is at the video game. He's that good. And not just Cockster, right? There's a lot of incredible players in this video game.
Oh, this one might be over the green.
Basted it.
Well, you missed the approach. I'm not mad.
John, you're not mad? You sound mad. John, you sure sound mad. Let me, a little advice to you all. If somebody ever tells you they're not mad, they're not happy. So, like, hey, if you're in a relationship or a friendship, whatever in life, if somebody tells you they're not mad, they are 100% upset and likely mad. I'm telling you all. It's just a fact. If you're going to say you're not mad, you usually are. Like, if I said I'm not mad right now. Yeah, I'm not mad at this golf course. Yeah, right. I'm furious at this golf course. Yeah, I got a smile on my face because
that's how you do it.
I have that fight, right? I see the hope. What we did at the beginning of this challenge, how close we've been. And I know it's in striking distance.
Looking pretty good.
It can be done.
Sitting at 10 over today.
I just need to harness my inner Cockster swing. He doesn't miss, so maybe if I can somehow learn that swing. Yeah, if I was able to do that. Yeah, I'll get right on that. I've been trying to do that for thousands of hours in this game. Some people just are on another level, right? I'm not going to emulate that swing. I can tell you that right now. But we'll emulate a straight middle fairway here. You know, we have to hit more greens. Greens and fairways. On our best runs, we've hit fairways and greens. We have not been hitting fairways and greens lately. Okay, 168. Downhill 4 feet. Oh, it's important to mention the Impossible Challenge might not happen next Friday. That's the release of MLB The Show 24. I do not anticipate an Impossible Challenge on March 15th. I do not anticipate a possible challenge next week. MLB The Show comes out and be playing so much of that game. And like always with the launch of MLB The Show, do a lot of career mode content and other content as well. So likely no Impossible Challenge video on March 15. It will likely return on the next week, which is March 22nd. That's the release of Dragon's Dogma 2. Well, it might be March 29th. Now that I think about it, it's a busy next few weeks. Yeah, it might be March 29th. It likely going to be March 15th, or not March 15th, not, and on March 22nd, most likely. I'll probably play it on Thursday that week. We will see. Fun time to, like, for gamers. This is a Final Fantasy Rebirth, Dragon's Dogma, like so many incredible video games coming out. Too many at the same time, honestly.
Ooh, maybe we can get.
Where was this swing 45 minutes ago? Where was this swing 45 minutes ago? You hate to see it.
Yeah, nice work. That's a good little approach shot.
10 feet, uphill 4 inches, steady right to left. Let's send it in.
Well, it's heading towards the hole.
Yeah, he gave us one. Okay, that putt earlier on hole 6. If that putt drops, hole 6 should have dropped. Look at this stretch of golf. Too little, too late.
Par for the day.
Momentum into next week, though. Come on. The tough thing about the Impossible Challenge, with my Impossible Challenge series, it's one time a week. There's no practicing. There's no playing in between. As far as this course, I don't load up a challenge and then stop it. That's the 42nd attempt. That's the 43rd, the 44th, the 45th. We won't need that many, but you see the actual, all of it, the pain, the joy, the heartbreak, a lot of heartbreak. But that is the point of this challenge series. You know, I could just quit off and rage quit off and go on to the next one, stop the recording, go on to the next one and do it till I beat it. But like, I mean, what's the fun in that, right? That's not a challenge really to me, personally. That wouldn't be fun to me. I like the grind. I like the fight. Thinking about it all week. The excitement. Okay, knowing that you gotta play perfect. Does that make it harder? Yeah, 100%. Yeah, it's not meant to be easy. It's not the easy challenge. 185 uphill 48 feet. But my hope is Predator AG, we beat it. That was a perfect round and luck. We can do that here. We just got to have it. We just haven't had it yet. Go back and watch Predator AG. You get discouraged. That's what I watch. That round's still impossible. I would never be able to do that again. I've been back to that course. Haven't even been close. Not even close.
Heading to the deep stuff here.
That is just perfection. Are you kidding me?
Well, I'm actually glad I was wrong on that one.
What has gotten into Ryan Gamer right now? Ryan the Punisher has been released. He's taken over the world of WWE in WWE 2K24. That's been a blast. If you all want to watch a fun series with some good laughs, it's a blast. I love it. The 2K23 one, I did a full one for that, and it was so much fun. Let's make this putt.
This one's on a good line.
Are you kidding me? What is happening? Hey, did we get mad after hole 12? You better believe it. I told you all that there's birdies to be had on the back nine. Yeah, too little, too late, but we are fighting. That's the fight. Right, hey, I never give up. I fight, you know.
Swinging like silk.
I've always been persistent. I just I just don't, you know, when I set myself a goal and a time period for that goal, I will keep trying. Yeah, I may never do it. You know how long it took me to learn the kickflip? You know how long it took me to learn the hard flip? I used to be a skateboarder many years ago. I would really hurt myself on them nowadays. But you know how long? This is nothing compared to learning a hard flip. I can tell you that right now. You know how many injuries I had learning that? This is nothing compared to that. And if I can do that, I can do this. Wow, don't try to, don't skateboard. It's such a dangerous sport. I haven't skateboarded in years. I tell you, there's nothing like though going down a half pipe. You know, there's something special about skateboarding. The adrenaline rush you get. We can't get this driver off the deck over the bunker, over that lip, unfortunately. If we were a little bit further back, we could. But yeah, there's something just awesome about skateboarding. The adrenaline rush, the excitement. It's just such a great sport. It's such an impossible sport.
Stuff here.
Like, you know, I have such an appreciation for what skateboarders are able to do, like at the X Games and stuff. Like, if you all have never done it,
okay, third
you
shot.
watch it, you probably don't really have an appreciation for it. But when you try to like grind on a rail, when you try to do these things, even just willy, it's nuts. And it gives you a huge appreciation for what those athletes are able to do. It's insane. And their mindset. That mindset, no fear, right? Go. Always impressed by skaters. Well, hey, Ryan found his swing. Ryan found his swing. All we knew, we had to talk about skateboarding, talk about Final Fantasy Rebirth, talk about Cockster. All right, in attempt number 43, I'm just gonna go through and go write down the live story of me watching like different rounds of Cockster, the #1 player. I'll be like, I remember that time when. Imagine. Oh my. Oh my, 16-footer. Let's send this in. Oh wow.
Going towards that hole.
Hold it.
Here we go. This next
What
one
a
is par.
finish. We almost birdied 4 holes after 12. Central Park AG, I'm coming for you. You unleashed Ryan the Punisher. These last 6 holes is just a glimpse of what's to come next week. Attempt number 43, maybe not next week. On March 22nd, most likely, hey, I'm coming for you. If it's March 15th, hey, it'll be then. If not, I'll see you on the 22nd.
Your round with the
You need a break after that to think about it. Central Park. That's a comeback right there. Actually, remember I said we missed a lot of fairways? 85%, 38 gers. That's amazing on this course. Wow, number 12. Actually, what did we get on hole number 12? 5 over or 6 over? Was that 5 over? So we would have only been 3 over if it wasn't for that. 80 on the scorecard. That round was a lot better than I thought. Okay, so 1 under through the first 4 and then 5 happened. We got unlucky on that chip shot. Like, that's all there is to it. We got so unlucky on that chip shot. And then we hit almost the identical chip shot and it rode back and we made double bogey. Luckily, we saved double. We conquered 6, almost parred it, barely lipped out. And that was our really unlucky lip out this round. It should have been a par. And then 7, well, that's gonna happen. We made mistakes. You know, it gotta be a little bit better there. Gotta be better on 7. Gotta be better. We pulled it. That should have been a par. Number 7, it was a swing plane issue on the putt line. We should have made that. And then we parred and then bogeyed. So very consistent on the front. Honestly, that we know a double's gonna happen somewhere. We know that. A double's gonna happen in the winning round of this challenge. You're gonna have bogeys, you're gonna have doubles. but that's 4 birdies on the day. Should have been 5. Just barely missed that last one. But number 10 strikes. Number 10 is one of those golf holes. That was a shot that didn't really make sense. I'm going to go back and watch that and see. It had to have been a lie angle thing. It could have been a swing plane thing. It really could have been. Swing plane was not good, but we bounced back after number 10 with a par. And then 12, well, 12 did what 12 does. We would have been 3 over without 12, because look at that bounce back. Birdie, par, par, birdie, birdie, par. What could have been a 4 under finish in the last 6 holes. If that's a sign of things to come, we got some exciting things here in the next Impossible Challenge video. So like always, I post these videos on Fridays. Keep in mind, it's not going to be every Friday. I say that a lot. It depends on the week. I have a lot of busy stuff coming up this week, not just here on the channel. So it will be a busy next few months. So the Impossible Challenge, we may only have 7 or 8 attempts left in this challenge, or 6. I'm not quite sure. It depends on how everything works out. Tune in on Fridays around 11 a.m. If it's not live at 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, it's not going to be live that day. I always schedule them for 11 Eastern Standard Time. So that's when you will find them. But 8 over is not bad. That's a 4 under, 4 under. Could have been better, but what a finish. I mean, that's how you bounce back. You don't give up, right? You keep fighting. Because you're going to learn something. And what about that bunker shot, everybody? Are you kidding me? One of the best shots we've hit in this series. Yo, go back and rewatch that. You realize how hard that shot was? That was insane. Wow. But thank you so much for watching this video to the end. I know these are long episodes. I mean, at this point, we're here 42 attempts. Like, I'm not here to play fast or like rush through them at this point. I don't think anybody's rushing at this point. 42 attempts. Well, who would rush through it? We're just out here playing, trying to complete this challenge, however long it takes. I know they're long videos, but hey, I'm going to keep trying. I'm going to keep trying. Drop a like if you got some enjoyment. Subscribe for more, and plenty of other content to tune into here on the Gamer Ability YouTube channel, and more on my second channel, Gamer Ability 2. Link in the description to that. I will see you in the next one. As always, have a fantastic day, everybody.